Hello students, welcome to Marine Engineering Tutorials. I am Atul Kumar Gupta and I am back with a new tutorial. Currently we are studying Marine Auxiliary Systems. The topic for this lecture is Layout of Engine Room Part 3. We will first explore the layout of machinery on third deck of engine room of an oil tanker. Next, we will examine the layout of machinery in engine room at second deck. Let us now go through each of these topics one by one in the following slides. Layout of engine room on third and cylinder head deck. This sketch shows the machinery layout on third and cylinder head deck. Main engine cylinder heads. The main engine cylinder heads 1 located on the cylinder head platform are accessible from the third deck via stairs. Exhaust manifold. The exhaust manifold 2 located below the third deck receives exhaust gas from the exhaust valves of each cylinder unit. Turbochargers. Two turbochargers 3 mounted on the exhaust manifold are accessible from third deck. These turbochargers are driven by exhaust gas received from exhaust manifold and supply combustion air to the engine through scavenge air cooler and scavenge manifold equipped below, accessible from intermediate platform near fourth deck. Diesel generators. Three diesel generators, engines 4, located aft of the main engine, supply electrical power for ship operations. Cascade tank. The cascade tank 5 serves as service tank for boiler feed water and condensate system. Atmospheric condenser. The atmospheric condenser 6 is used to condense excess steam generated by the exhaust gas boiler while at sea. It also condenses any flash off in the condensate before it returns to the cascade tank. Sewage treatment plant. The sewage treatment plant 7 collects sewage from all toilets and treats it before discharging overboard in accordance with the applicable regulations. Engine room store. The engine room store 8 located on this deck is used for storing machinery spares and general supplies. A trackway is provided for shifting heavy equipment to the workshop using a chain block. Engine room workshop. The engine room workshop 9 is equipped with a workbench, a universal machine, a pedestal grinder, arc welding, gas welding, and cutting equipment. The fuel injector test bench is protected from heat sources by a separating wall. Purifier room. The purifier room 10 is equipped with purifiers and fuel pumps, making it highly prone to fire due to presence of oily vapors At high temperatures, the room is enclosed and fitted with an exhaust fan to remove these vapors. The purifier room contains the following machinery: auxiliary engine, lube purifier, and heater. The auxiliary engine, lubricating oil purifier, and heater 11 is used occasionally for batch purification when relatively new oil becomes contaminated with water. Normally, oil is purified continuously by the centrifugal filter during engine operation. Main engine, lube oil purifier, and heaters. Two main engine lubricating oil purifiers and heaters 12 are used alternately for the continuous bypass purification of main engine lubricating oil. Fuel oil purifier and heater. Three fuel oil purifiers and heaters 13 are used for purification of low sulfur fuel oil. One of the purifiers can be converted for the purification of ultra low sulfur fuel oil if required. Main and auxiliary engine fuel oil unit. The main and auxiliary engine fuel oil unit 14 consists of supply and booster pumps, suction and discharge filters, oil heaters, the viscotherm, and flow meters to supply fuel oil to diesel engines. Auxiliary boiler fuel oil unit. Similarly, the auxiliary boiler fuel oil unit 15 includes pilot burner pumps, supply pumps, suction and discharge filters, oil heaters with a temperature controller, and a flow meter to supply fuel oil to the auxiliary boilers. Emergency exit. The emergency exit 16 provides access to an emergency escape route from all decks leading to steering gear room. It is used in abnormal situations such as fire. The emergency exit and escape path should always remain clear of the obstructions. Low sulfur fuel oil settling tank. The low sulfur fuel oil settling tank 17 receives fuel oil transferred from the bunker tanks. The oil is heated in the tank before purification and settled water is drained from the bottom. Fuel oil for auxiliary boilers is typically supplied from this tank. Low sulfur fuel oil service tank. The low sulfur fuel oil service tank 18 receives purified fuel oil which is then supplied to the diesel engine for consumption. The service tank is always kept full with excess fuel overflowing back to the settling tank. LSFO bunker tanks, one port, one starboard, two port, two starboard, three port, and three starboard, located on the fourth deck and COPD decks, extend upwards up to the upper deck. Layout of engine room on second deck. This sketch shows the machinery layout on the second deck, which has an opening in the central part above the main engine to facilitate its maintenance. This space allows for the movement of the engine room overhead crane, hook, and wires used for lifting heavy parts of the main engine. This deck also has engine control room, electrical workshop, toilet, etc., whose entrance is marked with letter E. Auxiliary boilers. Two auxiliary boilers, one, are installed on this deck to supply steam mainly for heating purposes. However, on conventional oil tanker, the primary purpose of the boiler is to produce inert gas to ensure the safety of cargo tanks against explosion. The steam generated is also used to drive the cargo pumps. This deck is located above the load water line to prevent backflow of seawater into the boiler during blowdown operations. Boiler water testing cabinet. The boiler water testing cabinet 2 is located behind the boilers and is used for testing boiler water and maintaining the required water quality. Auxiliary boiler dosing unit. The auxiliary boiler dosing unit 3 is used for treatment of boiler water. It consists of a chemical tank and a diaphragm type dosing pump, which continuously injects chemicals into the feed water. Incinerator. The incinerator 4 is a pollution prevention device used to burn garbage, waste oil, and sludge separated by purifiers. Incinerator waste oil tank. The incinerator waste oil tank 5 receives waste oil transferred by the sludge pump. The tank is equipped with a heating coil and an extraction fan to evaporate water associated with the sludge and waste oil. Incinerator diesel oil tank. The incinerator diesel oil tank 6 supplies diesel oil to pilot burner for starting the fire in the incinerator. In some cases, the pilot or diesel burner also helps sustain the flame of the main burner. Lighting transformers. Two lighting transformers 7 are installed in the electrical workshop to provide 220 volt or 110 volt supply for the ship's lighting. One transformer remains in use while the other is kept on standby, and they are regularly changed over to ensure reliability. Main switchboard. The main switchboard 8 is located in the engine control room. Its bus bar receives electrical power from the main generator through air or vacuum circuit breakers and distributes to various group starter panels. It is equipped with safety devices to protect individual generators against overload, undervoltage, frequency variation, reverse power, low insulation resistance, and other faults. During normal operation, it also supplies power to the emergency switchboard. Main control console. The main control console 9 includes remote control for the main engine and displays various machinery parameters along with audio and visual alarm indications. The engine control room is equipped with one or two independent air conditioning units to protect electronic equipment from excessive heat. Vacuum pump motors. Three vacuum pump motors, 10, drive the vacuum pumps located in the pump room and assist the main cargo pumps for maintaining positive suction by removing vapors from the pump suction lines. Provision refrigeration plants. Two provision refrigeration plants, 11, maintain the cold room temperatures necessary for preserving meat, fish, fruits, vegetable and dairy products for the ship's crew. Air conditioning compressors. Two air conditioning plants, 12, provide central air conditioning in the accommodation areas for the comfort of the ship's crew. On some ships, provision refrigeration plant and air conditioning plants are located in accommodation. Purifier room fan. The purifier room fan, 13, located above the purifier room, exhausts oily vapors outside the engine room. Freshwater hydrophore. The freshwater hydrophore, 14, ensures a continuous supply of domestic freshwater for drinking, washing, and technical use in the accommodation, engine room, and on deck. Freshwater calorifier. The freshwater calorifier, 15, heats domestic freshwater which is then supplied to the accommodation as wash water and engine room for technical purposes. Water tank, starboard, port and distilled water tank. Freshwater tanks 16 and 18 store evaporated water for domestic use. These tanks can also receive shore supplied water. On modern ships, one of these tanks is also used as storage tank for hypermist system, a fixed fire detection and fighting system for power producing equipment in engine room which are highly prone to fire. Distilled water tank, 17, receives evaporated water and is exclusively used as boiler feed water. Turbine oil tank. The turbine oil tank, 19, stores turbine oil used for lubricating cargo and ballast pump turbines, turbochargers, governors, and other general lubrication requirements. Main engine settling tank. The main engine settling tank, 20, is normally kept empty and is used for transferring lubricating oil from the engine sump for batch purification when the oil becomes excessively contaminated by water. Cylinder oil tanks number 1 and 2. Cylinder oil tanks 21 and 22 store lubricating oil for cylinder lubrication during the voyage. Oil is transferred daily to the day tank to meet routine consumption. Main engine lube oil storage tank. The main engine lubricating oil storage tank, 23, holds lubricating oil required for the voyage, including a complete reserve charge to handle emergencies. It allows the ship to continue the voyage if the sump oil becomes contaminated and unusable. Generator engine lube oil storage tank. Similarly, the generator engine lubricating oil storage tank 24 stores lubricating oil for the voyage, including at least two reserve charges for routine replacement. Generator engine lube oil settling tank. The generator engine lubricating oil settling tank 25 is normally kept empty and is used for transferring some oil for batch purification when the oil becomes excessively contaminated with water. Diesel oil service tank. The diesel oil service tank 26 supplies fuel to the main engine, generator engine, and boiler when the ship is operating in an emission control area. Diesel oil is also used as pilot fuel in gas engines and for pilot burners of the boiler and incinerator. Fuel oil bunker tanks, along with their associated settling and service tanks, also extend up to the upper deck. This completes the study of machinery layout in the engine room on third and second deck. This book has been written by me and covers all the topics as per Indian Maritime University syllabus. It explains key concepts using simple illustrations. The book also includes answers to all questions that have appeared in examinations conducted by Indian Maritime University. I am sure that the book will help students prepare effectively for exams and also support them in working safely with marine auxiliary systems. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Feel free to share your feedback in the comment section. If you found this tutorial helpful, consider sharing it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated with upcoming tutorials. I'll be back soon with a new lecture. Thank you for watching till the end.